John Fredericks Media Network, all the John Fredericks apps, and I am your Godzilla of the Truth in America, coming to you live again from God's country in Fairmont, West Virginia, just about 20 miles south of Morgantown, which I was yesterday doing that game. A lot of fun. Got to see a lot of old friends, and, Maryland got blasted. It was 10-0 when we were wrapping things up. Final score 10-3. We're not here to talk about that, though, but we are in West Virginia. But it's good to have you with us. Got a great lineup, as always, plus your calls. So where are we in this war? Let's just give an honest assessment. And I told Tyler, I said, let's take the first segment and let's play both sides. Let's see what people are saying, and then we can go into our narrative, right? Let's get both sides. Let's get some of the neocons. Let's get some of the Democrats. Let's get Abby Phillips. Let's get them all. What are they saying? Okay. Mark Kelly, who's an imbecile, is running for president, senator, part of the seditious six, former astronaut, whatever he was, says that the war is not going well. Whether you're for it or against it, whether you think it was the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, I want to know how you can make the assessment that the war effort in Iran is not going well. We have wiped out leadership. They have a new leader. He's not long for this earth. He will be killed very quickly. No doubt about that. They're already targeting him. It's a matter of one misstep. He's a dead man. We've knocked out the majority of their ballistic missiles. They have no ability to build a bomb anywhere unless, like Josh Hawley said, they can build one out of ashes and charcoal and timbers. Everything is burning. They can't do that. Their Navy is about to be completely eradicated off the face of the earth. We've proven that their internal security is a mess. They have no air defense. They have no way to defend themselves. And all we have to do, the biggest problem we have is the Strait of Hormuz, because as we were talking yesterday, there's guerrillas up there in the mountains that'll shoot down on the ships. So we need to simply escort the ships. And then that's it. So in what planet are we not doing well in this effort? Doesn't mean that you have to be in favor of it. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. It doesn't mean that you have to believe that this was the right thing for us to do. But it is imbecilic to say that it's not going well. It actually couldn't go better. Again, you might not be for doing this, right? You might not be for it, but the score at the end of the first quarter in a football game is 28-0, and we got the ball back. That's basically what it is. You might not want to play the game, but that's what the score is. So to sit there and say this effort is failing is ridiculous. Now, we all know that there's got to be an end game. And Trump said yesterday, I could essentially declare victory today and get out. And he's probably right. The biggest mistake that we can make is getting caught up on who rules their country. Let them decide. That is my number one narrative now. Let them decide. Let the Iranian people decide for themselves what type of government and leaders they want. We had 4 objectives. Levitt outlined those a week ago. Obviously, I was not there at the briefing on Tuesday because I'm here in West Virginia. Number 1, eradicate the Navy. Close to being done. Number 2, get rid of their ballistic missiles. Close to being done. Number 3, no nukes ever or for a long time. If that's not done, it's on the edge. Probably done. And cut the money off to the proxies. Done. You're also hurting China because they can't get the oil. Their economy is now tanking. You can't set up a puppet government because these are religious crackpot fanatics that want to die. This is not Venezuela. This is not Cuba. Both of these countries are Latin American countries where their leaders would like to live in a life of luxury and have power. Therefore, they will do whatever Trump says. That's called a puppet government. Can't set that up in Iran. Now, maybe there'll be an uprising. Maybe they'll get arms. Maybe the citizenry, maybe the Persians will have enough with the religious leaders and maybe they'll overthrow them, and maybe they'll take over. Fact of the matter is, I don't care, and neither should you. Starve the proxies, open the straits, get oil prices back down, get this economy going. The sooner we get out of there now, the better. I don't know if we're a month away or 2 weeks away. We're not, certainly not 6 months away. Because the most important thing the president said yesterday is, I could pull out today and go home and declare victory, and all of our objectives will basically have been met. But he's not going to do that because he's going to be sure everything is wiped out. That's why you made the investment there. That's why you're doing it. So sit there for these millennials to say, oh, we got to pay for the war. It's the old guy's war. No. The purpose of this war is to keep Americans safe. There hasn't been one terrorist attack. That was in Austin. Very unfortunate. But it's not like there's a lot of them. So our security apparatus inside the United States is much better than it was. No question about it. So you look at the geopolitical situation, other than open up the straits, get the oil flowing, we're in really good shape here. So I don't really know what all the hand-wringing is about. Now let's get to the Georgia election. The Democrats they're chortling. Wow, look at what we do. We got a Democrat in the runoff. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Look, it's good. they got in the runoff, right? Let me just get this here. All right, they got in the runoff. Okay, so in the runoff is their Democratic candidate Sean something, and he got 38% of the vote. A Democrat in the 14th district normally gets about 35 to 38% of the vote. So he was the only Democrat out of 17, 20 candidates, and he got about what the Democrats get, and they spent a fortune getting their vote at. Clay Fuller came in second. He will be in the runoff. He got 36%. So basically, the Republicans got 62% of the vote. So why? And the Democrats spent an enormous amount of money to get this guy in the runoff. The Republicans got 62% of the vote, or 63, if you round it up, which is about what they would get with Marjorie Taylor Greene, 63%. So how is this? Can somebody explain to me how this is a Democrat victory here? I would really love to get your thoughts. I would really like to understand, and this is my word of the day, Democrat chortling. I mean, they had a victory in North Dallas, no doubt about it. They won that race, and I raised the flags there, and that's why we're going to Texas, find out what's going on for a week, maybe two. We'll figure that out after I get back from here. But how is this a victory? You spent, I don't know, Marcy texted me, how much money did the Democrats spend? Millions of dollars in a runoff. To get in the runoff, they now can't win. So, thanks for making TV stations there rich. It's about all you did. Because Clay Fuller, who trounced Colton Moore, trounced him. What do you got, 36% to Moore's 9%? Trounced him. Now Moore is running in the May primary. Hey, Colton, you need to get out, okay? I told you this at the beginning, and by the way, Marcy McCarthy, you owe me a Robert cheese plate, extraordinaire deluxo. I'll be waiting for that this weekend. Thank you. By the way, it's my birthday tomorrow, Marcy, so don't forget my Robert cheese. Don't give me one of them Publix cheese plates. I want a husband Robert cheese plate. That was our bet. And your guy Colton Moore got beat by 27 points, 28 points. Trump backs the guy, it's over. And they don't want Moore because they don't trust him. I told you that. Jimmy Massey on steroids. And the guy wouldn't even vote for my radio and every car bill. So that kind of, put a big douse on me. Listen, Fuller's going to be the next congressman. Now, Colton Moore, understand this, the special, that just gets you to Congress. But then you got to get elected in November again. And so you got to run in a primary in May. And Colton Moore is in that primary. He paid the $5,000 filing fee. He needs to drop out. This is a joke now. I mean, you got beat by 29 points. Go back in the Senate. Do whatever you do there. You got crushed. Jim Tully got crushed. They all got crushed. So Clay Fuller's the guy. Congratulations on a great victory. I mean, he won. I mean, all those candidates in the race, I mean, he came in second, wasn't even close. And it was a very close second. So the fact that the Democrat, Sean, whatever his name is, spent all that money and got, beat Clay Fuller by 2 points and is in the runoff. Somebody tried to tell me exactly what does that do for you. I got a text here from Taurus, the Democrat in Richmond, all excited. Taurus, what exactly are you excited about? You're going to get beat 65-35 in the runoff, because all the Republicans are going to come out and they're going to vote like they did. The Republicans had a decent turnout. You got all your voters out. You got them all out. You got every Democrat known to man came out in the 14th district, plus independents who are pissed, and you got 36% of the vote. What the hell are you going with that? You're going to get beat 60-40. Have a nice day. Hope things work out. So that's that. Republicans are going to win that seat. And I was on the Peach Crew when they're telling me, oh, a Democrat can win. A Democrat can win. And I'm like, stop. Okay, stop. Can you do math? Do you own an abacus, a calculator, a set of beads, an Etch-a-Sketch? Any of those devices tell you a Democrat is not going to win the 14th district, okay? And so let's put that to bed. And we get on the Peach Crew today. Don't be telling me how, this guy, Sean, whatever his name is going to win, because it's asinine. And you know it, and I know it. Okay, let's get to the phone lines. I want to get all your thoughts. 888-480-JOHN, 888-480-5646. Somebody from Georgia call me up, 888-480-5646. That would be very, very helpful. Just to give the exact numbers, Sean Harris, 37%, Clayton Fuller, 35%, Colton Moore, 11%. So Fuller beat Moore by 23 points, almost 24 points. Why are you going in the May press? Stay in the Senate, Colton. You can't win. They don't want you out, right? Waste of money. Clay Fuller, 35%. Sean Harris, 37%. So Harris spent all that money and got 37% of the vote. Republicans got 62.7% of the vote. 62-37. What was the Marjorie Taylor Greene margin of victory in 2024? Probably those same numbers. So I'm not really sure what exactly this did for you. And he won Sandy Springs, obviously.